Hear ye, and welcome back to Season 3.
With your host, Laura Kaya.
And Burr Guzman. It's only been a short while since we've seen you last, but we still have a couple of things to go over.
Hey, you can't take it with you.
What?
That's the name of the play, you silly goose. Lord knows the cast and crew have been working tirelessly to make this performance amazing. Make sure to show up to the performances on November 2nd and 3rd.
Hey, Laura.
What is it?
What's your favorite kind of pie?
Pumpkin pie, of course. Why? What's yours?
Mine's apple pie. Anyway, now it's time for a slice of pie.
Wherefore art thou Thomas, Kaylin, and Vanny?
Laura, we're doing Snow White, not Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, whoops.
Hi. Today on Slice of the Pie, we're going to be asking students about their teachers that are new to ACS. So let's come along. Hi guys. You want to be interviewed today for ACS Today? Sure. So, do you guys have any new teachers at ACS today?
Yeah, we have
Geography, texture. All right. So what do you think? She's great.
She's awesome. She's a great teacher. She makes sure you understand stuff and she incorporates different ways to teach us.
Yeah, I know she came from Brazil now, and in geography we're talking about the Olympics. So it's really cool since she was in Brazil. They have a great connection. Also, she invited us to go watch a football game together this Sunday, Manchester United game. And so yeah, she's really cool.
Cool. Great. So yeah, welcome to ACS. Great. Thanks for.
Welcome to ACS, Mr. Secretary. I hope you have a good time.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, let's go to Mr. Alex's room, see if anyone's there. Ask them some questions. Let's go on. Hey Tyler, how's it going?
Hey, it's good. How are you, Mr. Bennett?
Real good. So this year, do you have any teachers that are new to ACS?
I do. Mr. Gaffney is my new math teacher.
Really? And so, do you want to tell us anything about him?
Yeah, he seems like a fun guy. He keeps us entertained in class, makes some jokes, but also keeps it serious when needed. So
that's really cool. Well, I guess we want to welcome Mr. Gaffney to ACS. Hope he stays here for a long time.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for answering our question, Tyler.
No problem.
Let's move on. Thanks for being with us today, asking questions to our random respondents all around the school. We hope we see you next time we record another episode of Slice of the Pie. Thank you.
Huh, how peculiar.
Indeed, my lady. What are you doing?
I'm trying to print out my essay to the library printer, but I'm still waiting for my prints to come.
Why?
My apologies. What's up next?
Water bottle flip tricks?
Wait, what's that?
I don't know, ask the freshmen.
Fresher than you!
Oh man, no way.
Oh, it's too hot. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah. Oh!
Well, that surely was interesting.
You could say that again.
Well, that surely was interesting.
Oh my god, I regret signing up for this.
Sorry. Well, now it's time for a question of the week.
Why stop there? Question of the day, week, month, year, life. Why am I alive? Why is there something instead of nothing? Are aliens real? Who knows? I was supposed to die in 1937. Why am I still here?
Laura, let's leave the questions to Austin and Vanny.
Today on Question of the Week, we had to respond to the life-changing question of what is one food you can never bring yourself to eat?
And we've received many different and interesting responses.
Now, one person said they couldn't bring themselves to eat sushi. Now, I, for one, really do enjoy sushi.
You know, I like sushi too, but I understand because, I've been in their shoes. Back in the day, man, $5 sushi That was my deal, man.
First of all,
you
it's
know?
your problem. You don't buy cheap sushi. You know it's gonna end badly.
But dude, it's like, see, cheap sushi is the only sushi. You know,
No,
in my
no,
mind.
no.
Like $15 sushi nights, like that's 3 for 15, man. Like those were the days.
Dude, no, like,
But,
it's just gonna end bad. You know it,
yeah.
everybody else knows it. Come on,
Yeah.
you don't go cheap
But,
sushi.
Something you can buy for cheap is chicken hearts. Somebody said chicken hearts.
Where do you buy chicken hearts?
That's the real question.
You know, if you know, point me in the direction, all right? You know, somebody else said cockroaches? Like, of course, obviously, no.
Yeah, you know, cockroaches.
No, I understand some bugs like, you know, grasshoppers,
I eat that.
crickets, not cockroaches, all right?
Cockroaches.
No la cucarachas, no.
You know, somebody else said kale, which I agree with. Kale is not,
You know, kale's not terrible, all right? Yeah, it's not the worst.
Okay, you know what? It's subjective.
You know,
but
yeah, it's kind of like sushi. You like it or you don't.
That's true. That's
You know,
true.
not like cockroaches or chicken hearts. Like,
That's
come on.
a little tougher. The margin is a little
Yeah.
smaller there.
Olives, anchovies, and mushrooms. I for one, really do enjoy mushrooms. I am
think
a fan.
this is your average, you know, American picky eater. You know.
Yeah, right. No,
I mean,
yeah, it's
I
just-
like olives. Anchovies. They're not my deal.
I
but still
understand.
eat them,
I'm a pretty
you know?
picky eater. You know, like, you know, I get you.
But someone else said fish with tomato ketchup. I don't think it's particularly the two individual. I think it's mixed.
Yeah,
That's-
see, no, it's like, it depends what type of fish. Like, you know, you got like a nice like salmon. You don't put ketchup on
You
that.
don't put ketchup on salmon.
You don't
man.
put ketchup on
I
that.
mean, you paid $50 for the
Now,
salmon.
if you
at
got
Whole
like,
Foods, I mean,
now if you got like some cod that's been
maybe
deep
something
fried,
fried,
I
exactly.
get you.
dip that in that catsup, man.
Catsup.
Someone said hamburgers. Speaking of ketchup.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers, the great American meal. How can you not? Like this must. I don't know.
You just went on a list of mine that you don't want to be on. All right. Next one, we got spam. Now, this could either be a spam comment, which would not surprise me with the responses.
That'd be ironic, you know.
Yeah,
but-
or it could be spam the food. You know.
And I totally agree with that. Spam is about as enjoyable as spam in your inbox.
It's about 400%
Yeah.
of your daily sodium intake in one can.
And 200% of your daily intake. So. Darn it. I wanted to say carcinogens.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Carcinogens.
All right, we'll just bleep that
We'll
one out.
cut it out.
Keep
We'll
it
cut it
going.
out.
All right. Flesh from any animal. Now, person, I'm gonna have to sit down and have a talk with you really quick. Unless you're a vegetarian or vegan, if you eat chicken, you're eating the flesh. Now, I'm sorry to tell you this, but it happens. All right. So think before you post. This is a public service announcement from us here at ACS Today. All right.
The suffering soul of the infinitely darned. Wow. I don't think souls are a tangible thing. I think it's more of an abstract idea. So
You know,
I
I
don't know
think
how
somebody, you know, we have counselors here at the school that deal with this type of stuff. If you got problems, just go talk to them, please. Raw potatoes,
You're definitely not Irish.
not good for you. All right. I see why you wouldn't.
A slice of pie. I think I'm sensing some hate from the folks here.
Yeah, you know, aren't you a part of that group?
I am. That comment went right here, man, and in a negative way. I'm just saying. I mean, you know, if you really want us to improve any of the segments on this show, just send us an email
us.
or hit us up IRL. You know,
I totally read every single email I get about this show.
100%.
I appreciate all the feedback I get from all the students telling me how wonderful of a job I did. Yeah.
So here we have cumin seeds. I think that's a specific one. That's a good one. You know, it's not overly disgusting. Like, you know, no one would ever eat it. Yeah. But it's not like you're a picky person. This might be my favorite one. You know, it's very down to earth. You know.
Yeah. Now we have a person that they were gonna type octopus, but this question it had a gross picture of a fish head, and now I have no appetite at all. I'm starving though. Cockroach, eel.
So you're just quoting from this question here. All right, that's interesting. Yeah. One person can never bring themselves to eat durian fruit. Can't stand the
Have you ever
smell.
heard about that? They don't allow it on planes because it smells that bad.
I will admit, I've never heard of durian fruit. Could you enlighten me?
Yeah, it's a fruit that grows in, I believe, Southeast Asia. If I'm correct here, fact checking there in the back, they say I'm correct. It's kind of green. It's like it's large, grows on trees, but apparently it just smells really bad. No, I'm getting told it does not grow on trees.
It does not grow on trees.
Oh, it's not green.
It's not green. So
it's yellow.
Thanks
I'm
for
sorry.
Live fact checking team down here at ACS
there.
Today.
Thanks, just common knowledge back there, but you know, I forget sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently it smells so bad. They don't allow it on planes or in
That's-
subways in Singapore.
That's crazy.
How bad is that? Like, that's just...
I mean,
Why is that even a
if
thing?
they allow babies on planes, I mean, then you know that.
All right.
Anyway.
So I think those are responses.
Yeah, I think that's
you
it
know,
for today.
Yeah, so, thank you for
Thank
coming back to
you for
another
watching.
installment of Question of the Week. We'll be back 2 weeks. We got another class that does this too. We're the better class, by the way.
You know it,
Just,
you know.
If you want, you can just skip the other class.
Well,
and
bye,
come
guys.
straight.
Remember, you are the most important part of this media cycle.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Hey. Next question of the week. What are you going to dress up for Halloween?
It's a good one.
It is a good one. I want some interesting responses. Please. There's a durian. It's kind of brown.
We're viewing a photo of a durian.
we're getting
It's
a
like
photo.
it's like an orange covered with the skin of a kiwi. If a kiwi was a porcupine, that's
No.
bad-
It's like a
a spiky mango.
Yeah, right. It's
a spiky papaya. How about that?
See, look, this picture shows it green. They say I'm
It is
crazy,
green.
but I'm not.
It varies.
All right. See, it's just
We're
a
just
fruit
rambling on here
with
down
like
at
a
ACS Today.
yellowy, kind of mango-y looking inside that smells like death.
Apparently.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching ACS Today.
We'll see you guys next week. Remember, Halloween costumes, some interesting responses. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Appreciate you all.
Well, in honor of today's costume, I thought I might gift you with an apple, my
An
lady.
apple? Yum!
Wait, I didn't. No, I didn't. We talked about this before, but I didn't think you
Go
would actually...
on without me.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning into the 3rd episode of ACS Today. We hope you had fun. We sure did.
I'm back.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be dead now?
I was, but then my prince finally came.
Hey.
Hey.
That's it.
Woo!